Hi, I'm Kason.
And I'm Aiden, here with the Oak Lawn Band.
We're here at Deanan Gourmet Popcorn, one of our new sponsors.
We have no idea how they make the popcorn, so we're here to tour the factory. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello, my name's Aiden. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kason. We're here with the Oak Lawn Band.
Well, welcome to Deanan. My name is Danielle, and we're going to go check out how popcorn's made today.
All right.
Awesome. We can bring these in, right?
Well, actually, we have our own food safety symphony out there, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave those inside. But I have your first souvenir of the day, and that's these nifty hair notes.
Okay.
Cool?
Thank you.
All right, guys, come on, let's go.
All right.
All right, guys, well, this is the popping room.
It smells amazing.
I know, right? So we actually have two different types of popcorn that we pop here. We have the butterfly popcorn, which has the wings, as we like to say, so all the herbs and the spices can get in the nooks and crannies. And then the mushroom popcorn. And the mushroom popcorn has a really big surface area on it so that the sugar sticks to it for our sweet varieties of popcorn that we do. So these are our main poppers that we have here. Each one of these hoppers is going to hold 450 pounds of popcorn, no matter if it's the mushroom or the butterfly. It's going to come up this little conveyor belt and down into the heating unit. That heating unit is 470 degrees. So the popcorn's not in there too long before it actually pops or it doesn't, which leads me to the 15 to 13%. Popcorn has to be between 13 and 15% moisture content, or it either won't pop or it'll burn, one of the two. The climate-controlled facility is what keeps that moisture intact after we get the popcorn. And as you can see, we kind of have a lot of it around here, right? So after it comes out of the popper, it's going to go into that first sifter. And that sifter is going to get all the unpopped kernels and all the hulls and the things that kind of fell off in the process of being shook. There's 4 sifters in total that the popcorn goes through, and this is only the first. We load it into those big tubs back there. And then those tubs, they actually take the bags of popcorn and put them up on the table. You see how those are open? Mm-hmm. So the reason why we do that is there's 2 enemies of popcorn. One is light and one is moisture. So what they're trying to do is get that popcorn to cool as quickly as possible so that we don't have any moisture that's trapped into the bags before they're sealed and put on to the pallets to either go to the savories or the kitchen for the sweets.
I love the detail of all the science facts thrown in. It's really freaking cool.
Do you know that popcorn kernels are always non-GMO? There is no such thing as a GMO popcorn kernel, which makes it kind of cool, right? It starts off with a good base.
Yeah.
Do you weigh the bags afterwards? Because I feel like there's a temptation to just grab like a handful every time you put it down.
Well, actually, we have snacks in our snack room, so we try to avoid that. So they're just going to cool, they're going to seal, and then they'll go to the respective area.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good question.
What's the next spot? Where are you taking us next?
Well, we're going to go over to the savory, where we make the savories next, which is our tumbling room next door.
Awesome. All right, let's
Cool?
go.
All right, come on, let's head over. All right, guys, well, this is the savory room. Savory good, right? So the great thing here at Deanan is we're always concerned with quality. We want to make sure that the appearance, the taste, and the weight of all the popcorn is the same. That's how we ensure good tasting popcorn and very high quality. So our process in this room is a little bit top secret. So we're going to stay on this side if that's good with you. The process ensures that all the kernels have the same amount of flavoring, no matter if the first kernel went or the last kernel went. So when we get to the bagger in a little bit here, you're going to see how the popcorn actually falls in and how weight plays a really big part of that. And our founder actually invented the process that we still use today.
It's really cool getting to see like the secrets behind what goes on here. It's kind of mind-blowing.
The super secret.
We understand trade secrets. Our rehearsals, shh, super hush hush.
All right, guys, come on. All right, guys, so this is the back half of the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens with the sugar water. How about that? So these cylinders over here are going to mix our syrups, our water, and our sugar together until they reach the right consistency and the right heat. When it does, the computer system is going to tell it when to start pumping all the way up into these that are going to empty out into the 3 kettles that are going to be on the front half of the kitchen where the popcorn is actually poured in.
My mouth is watering already. So all the sugar's done here, or all the sweetness flavors and everything?
So all the sweet flavors are done here. So your caramel and your kettle corn, your vanilla, anything that has that sugar, the dark chocolate, is going to be done on this side of the factory, where all of your cheeses, your butter, and your pickle is done in that room that we just left. Okay. So I got a question for you. Out of the 3 flavors you guys got, which 2 do you think are made back here?
Friend of Dorothy Vanilla, probably.
I'm going to guess caramel concerto.
You're right. Both of those are the 2 flavors that are made here because they have sugar as a base.
I had a question. Do you guys like get immune to the smells in here? Because every single room we go into, it's just like a slap in the face of amazing smell.
We may get immune, but when we go home, our family smell us on it, and they never get immune. How about that?
So what happens after this?
The real magic happens on the front side. You ready to take a look?
Ooh, yes, please.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. So this is where all the real magic happens in these huge kettles that are behind us right here. And so the naked popcorn, or popcorn that doesn't have anything on it, is going to be poured in after that sugar water comes through the piping system. Then the flavoring is hand poured in. Now this takes only, give or take, about 5 minutes from start to finish to get it. And then these big kettles will push back, tip over, and then the popcorn will be dumped out onto this conveyor belt right here. As you can see, these rungs are here to start to really get the popcorn cooled off. Remember what I said, the 2 biggest enemies of popcorn is light and moisture, right? So we want to get this cooled as quickly as we can. The idea is we want to spread the popcorn out. We want to get the clumping or the declumping process started and get that popcorn cooled as quickly as we can.
I mean, the space is so huge, and you guys, we're working together. Would you be open to having a concert here?
I don't know about a concert. That goes back to that food safety symphony, remember? So, I don't know. We'd have maybe up in shipping and receiving. I don't know.
You guys have so many instruments back here, like those tubs, drums.
And we could have our own percussion section.
A little street drumming
I'm
sesh.
game for that. Can you teach me?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We'll get some rhythm.
What's after this? What's next?
Well, now we are going to go see how the popcorn goes down and is sorted. Ready? All right, let's go. Okay guys, so this is one of the final steps of the popcorn actually being prepared before we bag it. So after it gets on the conveyor belt, it's going to come down this slide right here. Now this is a little bit atypical because not all popcorn is prepared the same way. This particular table is only used for our kettle corn and our protein popcorn. And so what happens is because they put salt on it and there's additives on the top, they have to break it up by hand to make sure that it's not clumping and it's accurately covered and all that stuff. And they do that by hand. Like with the kettle corn, they'll put the salt over the top by hand. After they make sure it's all broken up, they're going to spill it down into these buckets right here. And then the buckets are airtight and they're sealed up. Now, typically this machine back here, which is like a big old air tunnel, is where all the other sweet flavors of popcorn are going to come from. So there's thousands of little holes in there that air pushes up through, along with these cylinders that break up any kind of clumps. It's slightly tilted downward, so gravity is our friend again. And as it circles through this big tube, the popcorn is going to come out the other side. Now this table, if we were using that, would be on that side, and there'd be a small conveyor belt. The popcorn goes up and into this table. Process is the same after that. They're going to check it for quality, and then they're going to push it into these tubs to be sealed, and then on the pallet, like you see here, for bagging.
I didn't know you guys made protein popcorn.
We
It's
have
really
all
cool.
kind of fun flavors here. What are you talking about?
Yes.
We have a test kitchen that would blow your mind.
Oh, I
but
have to see that.
Not today.
Okay.
Next time.
Then I bet that, does it make a cool sound? It has to make a cool sound when it's moving.
It makes a woo kind of a sound.
Another
Yes,
good
because all
idea
that
for
air
the
is-
music.
I tell you, right?
We have
What
to
is it?
arrange
We call that
something.
our wind section, right? Our
Yeah.
wood section.
It can have its own section, actually. That
Oh,
can
it's
be
big
the
enough, right?
centerpiece.
We could maybe also do drums on the top.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll arrange something. We'll write a part for just for this. It has to.
That's well, now we're going to go on to the bagger where you guys are actually going to see your popcorn bagged. How about that?
Okay.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Cool. Let's go, guys. All right, guys, we're here at the bagging area. See, he's playing drums right now.
Yeah. I know that was loud.
We're here at the bagging area now, and this is the final step of the process for the popcorn actually being packaged before it goes to shipping and receiving. So behind me, you're going to see the conveyor belt, which is actually going to take the popcorn up to the hoppers. Now, there's 2 more sifters that the popcorn is going to go through to make sure there's no crumbs, there's no bits, there's no little particles in there before the hopper actually drops it down into the bags.
Pretty cool.
I know, it's fall, right?
So is this where you guys we sent you guys like a custom label for the Oak Line bin. Do you guys do that also in this facility?
Yeah, so I have a counterpart on the other side of the wall, and he's the computer master. So I'm like, hey, this is up here. Can you make it be down there? And him and I work together really well. His name's Kent. He's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, computers are a mystery to me as well.
Ah, okay, you and I are in the same boat.
Yes. Well, that's pretty cool. So what's next after this spot?
Well, now we're actually going to see the popcorn drop down into the bags and actually see it sealed and cut.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Come on, let's go, guys. All right, guys, so these are our bagging machines. Now, the great, really cool thing about these machines, they can do 120 bags per minute on each machine, which is super fast. Now, because the machine is going so fast, the hoppers that are up top there, they're actually going to fall from different angles, right? Because popcorn is bagged via weight, right? And so we always want to make sure that we never have any kind of hiccup in that process. So the popcorn is going to come down those hoppers. It's going to come into each individual bag. And then the machine is going to seal it. It's going to cut it. And it's going to actually drop it down onto this conveyor belt over here. That conveyor belt's going to come up to the packing table. Now, the packing table is the last and final stage of quality assurance that we have. And these guys are great at it, right? They're going to make sure the bags are closed. There's not too much air. It feels like it's approximately the right weight to it. There's nothing obvious that's there. And if everything's good, then they're going to pack it in these cases. Now, these cases are packs of 100. So they're going to count 5 on one side, 5 on the other side as the popcorn overlaps itself. And then they'll put it on the conveyor belt to be sealed and to go up to have the labels put on it after that.
I will say, if they're going 120 bags per minute, that's a great tempo for like a march or something cool to play here. I'm just throwing that out there.
We're gonna, I'd say we got a Christmas party coming. I'm telling you, we're gonna make it happen. I just get to do the drums. How about that?
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever you
You can
want.
put me in the corner and just
Yeah. It's not too fast of a tempo. It'll be just fine.
it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, that's cool. So after they're bagged, where do they go after this?
So we're gonna go get to meet our robot. Did you guys know we have a robot here?
No.
That's
No,
awesome.
well, let's go meet him. Oh my
right.
goodness. Okay, guys, we're almost to the end. Okay, so
Okay.
this is our Nifty Difty machine. It's our second to newest machine in the factory that actually is going to form the boxes, and then they're going to fill them with that 100 count that we just talked about. They're going to put them on here. It's going to have a final piece of tape that goes over the top, and then those little white labels that are on the boxes, that's where they're applied here. And then it's going to come down the conveyor belt. So then the robot, our newest piece of equipment, can actually pick the boxes up and put it on the pallet. Now, the robot is super, super sensitive. So the robot can tell if the weight is off on something, how exactly to stack it, how many cartons are going onto each pallet, and when the pallet is full and ready to go and can't take any more cases. So it's pretty high tech on this end of the factory.
Does the robot have a name?
Do you want to name the robot? I think you should name the robot.
I think the robot's name is Sally.
Sally, do you like that?
Yeah.
I'm good with that if you're good with that.
Okay.
All right. I thought you were going to say Dorothy to go with the popcorn.
I could see you guys getting a second robot soon.
If we do another popcorn flavor like salsa, we could do salsa Sally.
Salsa
Ooh,
Sally.
that's good.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
good. I like that. That's good.
This collaboration is working out so
Yeah,
great.
I know, right? I can just, it's great. Great partnership here.
Yeah. I have to admit, it's really hard not to hit that red button.
Let's not hit the red button.
Okay.
The popcorn is almost ready. It's been packaged. It's all that. It's not in our hands yet. How does it get to our concert after this?
Well, let me show you how it's going to get to you. Come on, let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
All right, guys, we made it all the way to the end, and look what I found.
Yes.
Yes, have you guys seen them yet?
No, that's amazing.
Chef's
Is that
kiss.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna save me a bag for when I come, right?
Oh, first bag's on. It's dibs. It's for you.
Dibs, all
Yes,
mine?
yes.
Okay, awesome.
Unless everybody eats them all, because I heard they're really tasty.
I'll bring another case just in case. How about that?
Perfect.
Does that work?
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, good luck with your concerts. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm totally going to be there cheering. And it's time for you guys to get out of here. So those 2 cases are just for you guys. Let's go.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And here's a couple of different flavors, just in case you get hungry on the way home.
Oh, you're
Thank
the
you.
best.
There you go. Bye, guys.
Thank you.